salutations, all you friends and family, fans and followers of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us here for episode 59 of The Revolution. I am your host with the most from the east to the west coast, Emperor Zita. Coming to you here from the Fortress of Solitude in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. This week, we have part 4 of our live performance by the Drop Dead Pinups from their concert at the Velvet Underground, featuring the second of 2 brand new songs. Plus, we head down to see Fast and Furious 6 with the great one, the most electrifying man in entertainment today, The Rock. One quick thing, so my Pittsburgh Penguins were eliminated, and in stellar fashion by the Boston Bruins. They lost 4 straight games in the conference final of the playoffs to be eliminated. So congratulations to the Penguins on a great season and a great 2 first rounds of the playoffs. But man, did they ever stink it up in that last round. What a disgrace and what a waste of my time to watch. I'm hoping Chicago takes the Stanley Cup, because fuck you Bruins. Anyways, that is enough from me. Let's get on with this show. Rock and roll, baby! And here we go.
We're past the 4.5-month mark. Anthony's starting to sleep a little bit better at night.
He's still not fully sleeping through the night, which I'm looking forward to when he starts sleeping like 8 or 9 hours. Catherine used to sleep like 10 or 12 when she got going.
He eats like a champ. He eats like his no-no, Anthony, who's named after. He still has the greatest giggle ever.
He will giggle at anything now, and now he's ticklish. If you tickle his sides or tickle his feet, he'll laugh. He loves his sister's attention. Catherine can just come up and she'll be like, boo, and he is laughing away. It's hilarious. It's pretty bad when our 3-year-old daughter can calm him down better than his parents. Unless I stick a bottle in his mouth. That's the only way I can calm him down or carry him around. All she has to do is while he's playing, if he's fussing, she just goes and starts singing or talking to him, and he's good to go. According to everybody, he looks just like his father. They say that there's no confusion that he's his kid. He's definitely something else. He's a good baby.
Give me butterflies with those devilish eyes. That's when she put my hand in between her thighs. Night wasn't getting any younger. It was a sobering thought. So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go. They come and rock your world.
Excuse me.
So another episode of Raw on Monday sucked. SmackDown was not that much better. The only highlights from both shows was how amazing Daniel Bryan was.
It's clover time.
I'll tell you one reason why ratings are down severely. The fact that CM Punk is not on WWE TV. So Paul Heyman accepted and signed the contract with Jericho this Monday on Raw. I got a feeling Punk's not showing up to the match. There's going to be a huge swerve and Curtis Axel will get a match against Jericho. So finally, this week coming up, Dolph Ziggler will be back on Raw. Thank God the show-off is back in the spotlight where he belongs. But man, do they ever need him back.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
As I said before, Daniel Bryan was fantastic on Raw. The breakup of Team Hell No is in full effect. It'll be a great mini feud for Daniel Bryan to face Kane before he goes on to challenge for the WWE title. Come on, Cena and Bryan are not going to work together. They're both dating the same chick. Well, sort of.
You can.
And John Cena. What can I say about John Cena? I really thought they would have better for him after WrestleMania. This Ryback feud is just not clicking. It's not fun to watch because we all know at the end of the day, Ryback is not taking that title. There's no way they're going to take the belt off of Cena so soon.
We more. We more.
And the rumor going around this week is that Zack Ryder is in line for a major push. I'm really excited about this. Now, he did not show up on Raw, but he was on SmackDown straight from the LI where he lost to Fandango.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Come on, you can't even let him win in his own hometown? Maybe this will translate to this big push that's rumored for Zack Ryder. Maybe he'll be revealed as Caitlyn's secret admirer.
I am serious, bro!
Or maybe he'll finally turn heel and attack Cena in the middle of his championship match. Could there be a championship title match in Zack Ryder's future? We at the Zita Nation can only hope so.
Look, it looks like Superman strapped into the rocket. My little man's sitting up all by himself.
Well, I see her staring at me, big brown eyes across the room. I gotta come and drink so we can smile much too soon. My confidence was at an all-time high, but that won't last long 'cause it's still early in the night. And if you wanna play,
So we are down here at the Queensway Theater. We are headed down to see the great one, The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports and in entertainment today, kicking ass in Fast and Furious 6. There's going to be some sick car racing scenes, some awesome fighting scenes, and shit is going to get blown up. So we will head down there, give you guys some footage, a preview and a review once we get inside. See you soon, people.
What, 100 million buys? It wasn't that hard to find you, Toretto. Wasn't hiding.
We have a couple more years to decide, right?
I think you decided, man.
Been fun running with me.
Stop! Stop the back! Down on them like the walls of Jericho. Guys, we gotta come up with another plan. They got a tank. I'm sorry, did somebody just say a tank? Dominic Toretto. You don't know me. You're about to.
So we just got out of the theater. It was a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it, much more than 1 to 4, that's for sure. The Rock was fantastic as always, and I love the little appearance by Jason Statham at the end. Vin Diesel sucked, but Vin Diesel always sucks. So I would recommend going to see it though. That's for damn sure.
He wants you to stay with me, big boy. And just a little bit lower. Because I need to make a phone call. Is it number 1? Yep, it's number 1. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I have to hold him very tight. Don't fall down into me. Oh, the champ is here! Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Monday, I will be David champion. Why? I feel the gummy bears. Do you want one? What time is it? Bunny. I'm painting them.
people, it is...
Comic book day. I got Smurf and Pinkie Pie.
That's right, we got Smurf and Pinkie Pie coming with us today.
Got beats for them because this way they're safe.
So we're headed down to the comic shop today. We're gonna go see the Prophet and the Expert.
Prophet Fred.
So we're headed down to Excalibur Comics. We got the little man with us, we got Magda with us, we got Catherine, and we got Catherine's friends. So we will...
See you soon, people.
See you soon, people. And here goes my wife doing the most dangerous form of the steps of doom I've ever seen. This frightens me when she does this. But look at the muscles. And Catherine right up behind her. So we are here at Excalibur. Magda took us up the steps of doom, which I hate doing. I don't like it that way. And Catherine is already headed inside, so we're going to go check out what Rob and Fred have to say this week.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
This week we're going to start off with the Avengers. Jonathan Hickman is doing a great job writing a very interesting story, but making it really quite good as Mike Diaz and the artwork on it. Now he's going to be doing work over in New Avengers, but again, it's always nice to have him working on anything. The other thing I'm going to also bring up, of course, he did all Tron's out. Unfortunately, I didn't think the artwork in this one was not as good as the stuff before. It's still worth reading and what have you. Moving on to something else, Action Comics. It's very well done, it's well written. It's not going to replace Grant Morrison's writer, but it's also quite a worthwhile book to pick up. Before I forget, the return of Astro City, Brett Anderson doing a very good job. This was a nice series that they revived it again. It's a tribute to heroes in general, superheroes in general, like Marvel and DC, and not to forget anything else. Superheroes Not Your Bag, Haunt and Horror. This issue we're advertising 32 pages, but it's still 48 pages at $3.99. Interesting reprint material. IDW, the Russ Manning Tarzan book. This is Joy. Russ Manning, a very good artist that passed away too early in his life. He was only 52 at the time. He worked on Tarzan for a good period of time. Beautiful stuff that he drew for the series. You have the dailies in the front, as you can see here, and then in the back, the Sundays, because they're not interlocked and stuff, so the Sundays are also quite good. This is a nice book to pick up, IDW. Again, I say this, they put up some of the best reprint material in the overall in the United States. Okay.
I have nothing to say. New Xbox. Apparently Xbox hooks up to the internet, and it can actually monitor everybody in the room, what they talk about, and everything. They capture all the gestures of the people. They know exactly who's in the room as well. They say it's only for pay-per-view movies, where they'll charge everybody in the room watching the movie. That's just, I think, a sideline. They develop more about surveillance and knowing who's in the room or whatever than actually trying to charge people pay-per-view. Back to all the news. You know, I had a customer who started out for one of the big newspaper companies in Toronto, and when he was a junior, he was told to go look up information on a certain individual they want to do an article on. So he phoned another city where the individual they were interested in to dig up any kind of dirt on this person. That city said, you know, their sources said, no, this guy's clean. Next thing you know, the editor comes back, talks to my customer, and he says, did you get anything, any dirt on this guy we want to write an article on? And he said no. So just then and then the editor takes over the typewriter and starts making up a story. Next thing you know, the story's in the newspaper the next day. So it's all created, all this, that particular story was created by the editor and had no factual basis. Similar to all the stuff we see now, like Boston bombing and all that stuff, we really sort of suspect it was just a drill, and it was sort of like a false flag type make-believe where the amputee guy should have been passed out, and the woman who lost her legs should have been passed out within a minute, 2 minutes, but you see them being in wheelchairs, flush and everything, so that was kind of questionable. Saddam Hussein being captured from a foxhole in December, in wintertime. Next thing you know, you look at the trees in the background. They only bloom in the summertime. So he wasn't captured in the wintertime, as the newspapers claim. Then you look also at the top of the Saddam statue. CNN covered live, and there was barely a handful of people in the square But when you look in the newspaper the next morning when the statue came down, everybody's raising their hands, say, yeah, we talked about the statue. You can actually look at a picture and you see it being sort of photoshopped, the same person 4, 5, 6, 7 times, but sort of imaged in such a way to make it look like hundreds and hundreds of people. The 7-7 London, the bus blew up. One of the witnesses in the bus, he ran out about a block away from where the explosion happened, and he noticed a guy already bandaged up. He was saying, wait a minute, I was the first guy to run out. I was the fastest out of there. How did this guy beat me? And the ambulance didn't arrive, and how did he get the bandage? Next thing you know, this guy's picture is in the front page of London Times. So you gotta question sometimes all this news stuff, because, you know, sometimes it's all made up.
It's very, very bad. Like, I'm very sorry for it. I feel bad. I'm almost crying in my beer.
Well, that's it. It's done. Time is up for another week of the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here for another episode of The Revolution, and come back next week for the final part of our Drop Dead Pinups live performance right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of my other episodes right here on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel featuring brand new trailers. One word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups. Electric Night CD. Find all their music on iTunes and follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups. Now don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all of your comic book related needs. Really, really, really be jealous.